Hi, everybody. Welcome to this walkthrough. We're going to show you two products today, Sheets Made Simple and Surfboard. With that, at the end of this video, we'll have full electrical design documents in minutes with PDFs, everything that you can send out to your clients at the basically end of this video. You can do this. There might be a little adjustments, things like that to go through, but at the end of the day, 15 minutes to get through full electrical design documents. Nobody can do it faster, and it's an opportunity that you can't afford to miss. So let's dive in. I'll share my screen here, and let's dive in and create design documents in minutes. So with this, got a 3-story, 40,000 square foot office building. There's a couple legends in here. There's some scope boxes, levels. That's really it. So we just got this model, linked it in, added our levels, copy monitor, added 2 scope boxes, and we've got a couple legends in our template. So now we'll launch Sheets Made Simple here by Kowabunga Studios. And so we're going to create electrical design documents. So let's do our ceiling plans, or this could be a lighting plan. And this could be power plan. And this could be fire alarm plan. We can leave the level name as it is. One of the things we could do, so it's prepend or append, depending on which you want your level names to be, either first or last. So there you go. We'll put them last. The view template. So for this electrical ceiling, we'll do the electrical plan here, a fire alarm plan as well. This will be our ceiling plan. These two are floor plans. So we'll say E 1.1. Again, whatever your sheet numbers are, you can, again, this is totally customizable, 3.1. And then we'll add a couple legends in here. So we'll just say legend 1, legend 2, and legend 3. We'll just say legend 3 for this one and 3 for this one, maybe 1 here. We'll create dependent views. Again, those legends are just placeholders. There's nothing really in them. And then we'll go ahead and run this. So now all those views, all those sheets are going to be created. At the end of this, there's going to be 30 views, 30 sheets that'll be created. So let's run through some math real quick and let's do some quick math. So 30 views, 30 sheets times, let's just say 10 minutes typically create that. So it's 300 minutes divided by 60 per hour. So it's 5 hours to create this 30 sheet set. So let's just say half a day, probably a full day, because you get distracted by different things, answering emails, taking a coffee break, lunch, all the good stuff, right? So 5 hours to do that, times, let's just say $25 for your lowest intern. Maybe you don't have an intern, maybe it's like a full-blown engineer, which so that rate goes way up. But let's just use $25 per hour is what that's worth. So it's 125 bucks. So for Sheets Made Simple, it's $49.97 a month. So on this single project alone, saving 75 bucks and getting 5 hours of your time back. So 50 bucks for 5 hours. It's a really good deal. I mean, again, your ROI is positive. It's 100% like ROI on the first project. So good return on your investment, which is what we all want to see. So if we go through here, right, 30 sheet, 30 views created for this project. So let's go and take a look. So here's unit A, got our view, got our legends all set up. It's good, right? Throughout, they're all in the same place, which is cool. They're all named, numbered, all that good stuff. So, and then all our views are created up here too. So we've got our lighting. And because we have a scope box, everything is dependent views. So we got here's our overall, and then under each of these, we have unit A, unit B. So here's our views. There's nothing in this model, right? Nothing at all. So we can look at floor 2 and floor 3. Show you there's nothing here. So what we're going to do next is we're going to open up Surfboard. Surfboard is our kind of flagship tool to get through electrical design documents here in minutes. So we're going to, again, quickly run through this, but for each and every room, they're completely, totally customizable. So we'll start with just a 2x4 troffer. The numbers that I'm entering here are from your cut sheet. So you'll basically go to whatever fixture you're using and then enter these 10 digits, and that allows us to perform calculations for each and every room within your model. So go ahead and save that. We'll select everything, and then just to illustrate this, we'll put in a different fixture type. So let's just do this X fixture to show you just some different fixture types. We'll put in an LL24 here, which is a kind of recessed slot fixture. Anyway, all that information is in there. You can go through each room and place, as you would for all your design criteria. Now we'll hop over to receptacles. Again, we'll pick a default family. We'll select one per wall. And again, just for simplicity's sake, we'll do that. And then the other thing that we'll do here is in the restrooms, we'll put GFCI receptacles. So we'll just put one GFCI 6 inches from the door. We do have a perimeter spacing algorithm as well. So you can place it X number of feet from the door and then Y feet on center. So that's receptacles. Do switches real quick here. Again, your own families, your own content. We'll just put a dimmer at each door. Again, this could be whatever. You go through and say you want maybe a single pole in here. Same here in the electrical rooms. And again, you do that for each and every room. Next, we'll go with our occupancy sensors. So these are ceiling mounted occupancy sensors. You do the same for your switches at the door, right? The switches is just a wall mounted lighting control device versus a ceiling mounted wall lighting control device. You can do the same thing here these could be aux sensors, vacancy sensors, whatever you'd like to have within these rooms. Totally your option. Next, we'll put in smoke detectors. And for this, we'll just put in a couple at the electrical rooms. And we'll put in a couple panels in the electrical rooms. Again, this is just to get content placed in the models. You'll still need to circuit, still need to do all the engineering, right? This is getting you through design documents. So then you can, do your engineering, spend more time, put more thought into every square foot of the building. So go ahead and select everything here. We'll put ceiling horn strobes in the corridors. So that's why I unchecked that. So we'll go ahead and put them in the corridors, and then we'll run everything. So the beauty here, again, is it'll take a couple minutes to run through, because we're going to save you a whole bunch of time. So for a given project, this is 40,000 square feet, and typical, design fees are $1.25 a foot. So it's $50,000 for full design of this building. Let's times that by 0.3 because we're going to save you 30%. So that's $15,000 to get through design documents. So with two solutions, right, Sheets Made Simple and Surfboard, we're going to get you through design documents, which is worth for this project $15,000 in design fee. Surfboard is $10,000 for the year. Sheets Made Simple on a year is $600 because it's $49.97 a month per seat, where Surfboard is network license. So let's do that. 6. So on this one project, you're going to save net $4,400. I mean, and then let's look at a bigger project, or so let's say that you do 500,000 square feet a year, 500,000 square feet times 1.25 to be your design fee. So your design fee for, let's see, again, you do 500,000 square feet of design, $625,000 is your total electrical design fee. And then let's subtract out our 10.6, right? $614,000 in savings, but actually we needed to do this first. Hold on, 625 times 0.3. That's your savings minus our 10.6, right? So $176,000 is what you're going to save. 177. I mean, you can't afford not to save this, right? 176,000, even if that was half, right? Even if that was half, you're still at $89,000 in savings on a year. I mean, that's a 8x return on your investment, or 17x investment, right? You can't afford not to. This is a huge dollar savings for each and every project to get through. Not to mention your cash flow is going to improve. All your financial statements are going to improve. It's really just going to be a big benefit for you and the team. And ultimately, you're having trouble getting through projects as it is. So this is just going to be that big benefit, right? And anything that, we're getting upgraded, all this content's being placed. You go for a coffee break, and So let's look at this, right? There's 600 light fixtures. So 599 plus 332 plus 92 plus 100 plus 3 plus 24 plus 109 plus 13. So in just a few minutes, we're placing 1,200 elements throughout this entire model. It's using, for just a few minutes to place all this content throughout your model. So let's go ahead and take a look. Right, so here's our lighting plan for the first, or for the second floor. Third floor, let's look at O2. And here's our lighting. Here's our 1, 2, and 3 fixtures that we've placed throughout. We zoom in here, here's our occupancy sensors. So again, a few things need to be changed, but just like anything else in the model, right? It's like a person placed them. So you can go ahead and move, change anything that you'd like throughout. Again, these fixtures are all centered in the room, so where the fixture is meant to be. But again, you can add, move, change, delete, anything that you'd like. Here's our smoke detector, our switch of the door. This is our single pole that we put in electrical rooms, our dimmers, and then we can go ahead and look at our first floor. So again, maybe a few little changes here that we need to make, but you can, again, do these wholesale throughout your project. So if we go ahead and select all of these fixtures, it'll let us. Right, I'll just do it for a few here, but we can move these back and select the right things here. So we'll go ahead, we'll select these, move them back, right, just like a person did, and then go through the rest of the model. Like this, you can use your align tool here. It's a real quick, easy way to do it. So again, just like a person placed all this stuff, you can move, add, change, delete, rotate all your content in the model. Just a person never had to place it. So very simple, very easy. Now let's look at power plan. Oops, electrical, there's lighting, power. For power, here's our floor plan, right? And we need to edit our template, which again, everything got a template applied to it. So that's really, really cool. We'll just uncheck light fixtures, lighting devices. Okay, okay. So we'll remove all that content, but here's all of our power devices, 1 receptacle per wall, GFCI 6 inches from the door, fire alarm device, smoke detector, panels, all this good stuff, again, across the model. And if for some reason, like these are instruction rooms, if we wanted to come back here, we'll launch Surfboard and then put, let's say, 2 receptacles evenly spaced on each wall, just within the reception or instruction rooms. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll just say 2, but we're only going to check these instruction rooms. So we'll run this. And now these rooms are going to get placed with 2 devices on each side of the other receptacles. So again, 122 receptacles placed, near instantly, which again, huge time saver. Worst case, you go ahead and delete everything and place it back, whatever you'd like in your rooms and your spaces. So again, now let's look at these. We've got our power plan, unit A, and here we go, right? Here's our power plan for unit A, unit B. It's placed throughout, lighting, unit A, B, right? Like you can print this full set and you're good to go. So this is the power of it, right? That you're quickly, easily, if you don't need these roof or parapet sheets, you can go ahead and delete them, right? Just again, like anybody else, place them, and if you don't need them, you don't need them. So you can go ahead and delete, all these sheets. So it becomes really, really simple, really easy to, update, change, whatever, all of your content. So here's our fire alarm plan, right? Fire alarm devices throughout. So simple, easy, get you from 0 to design documents in the course of this video for a 40,000 square foot building. Pretty amazing, and up and running. So again, Surfboard, $10,000 for a year, which again, you can't afford not to use with how much money and time you're going to save across all of your projects. And then Sheets Made Simple is $50 a month, $49.97 per month, and gets you, up and running, ready to go, save your team a whole bunch of time. So that is the demo and walkthrough of Sheets Made Simple and Surfboard. Again, you can't afford not to invest in this. It's going to save you a whole bunch of time, a whole bunch of money, increase your cash flow, financials, everything that you do is going to be greatly, greatly improved. Again, for Sheets Made Simple, it's for all of your teams, right? Anybody that's creating sheets, views, placing them, perfect for your entire design team. Now, Surfboard is specifically for your electrical team, and then we have another solution, Skimboard, for your low voltage team. So again, 0 to electrical design documents in minutes, something that you're going to want to use for each and every one of your Revit projects. You can contact me, Dylan, at Kowabunga Studios. Kowabungastudios.com is our website, and all of that is going to be linked right here below in the video. So go to our website, check our solutions out, and thank you for watching.